All right. Ooh, I'm dark. We need to get it brighter in here. Welcome to the Moosejaw Hour. It is way too dark. My lighting. I got to work on my lighting here. Let's see. There we go. It might not look perfect today, but we'll see what we can do. See if we get different ambiance. A little warmer on that side. A little warmer on that side. Yeah, a little brighter on that side. Maybe it's time for new bulbs. Maybe that's it. Hey, that looks good. That'll do. Camera's a little crooked. I don't know. Let's see if we could just see. So it's this side that looks like it's going up. I don't know. Let's see. Let's try that. Tap, tap, tap. And it's still the same. There we go. And okay, I got my head there. But we got the floor here. Go about that far. We don't have to. We're good. Happy Thursday. So professional here. I know it, right? I am a well-oiled machine. With sandpaper and everything else, I guess. I don't know. So check in where you're from. Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining the Moosejaw Hour, where we try to expand our attention span into let me introduce myself to myself. Yeah. And keep things going, right? Gotta get talk about RC. We got something that we're going to discuss here with our little Phoenix. And we have the Instagram of the week, and it is no other than Scale Builders Guild. I thought, why not? And then also the product of the day. I wonder what that would be. And then also just fun and goofing off and putting this together. So let's say hello to the comments, everybody. You can hear me. Please say you can hear me. Or louder. Really? Yeah, everything's there. We'll see what we're there. I haven't heard. We'll see what's going on. Let's see where everybody's like. Yeah. Hi. Hey, I can't hear anything. Mike J, I already know your, I know your motto there. I know your game. Let's see what was that. So this is where I show up here and everything sounds way faster. Okay, way faster or louder. All right. Let me check everything here. I don't think I touched anything. Gosh, I hope not. I'm hard of hearing after 30 years of car stereos. Yes. Can you not hear me looking at you? Listen, do you smell that? I can only hear an onscape anymore. All right. Sweet Patina. Yes. Good evening, Joe. There we go. Moogie 38. How you doing? Scary turn the light back down. I know. I've been using my GoPro or my tripod to record painting this, and that's very difficult. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to find another way. Maybe just do live painting, but even that's gonna be difficult. I gotta figure out how to do that. But anyways, we'll discuss this car in a moment. Good morning from Estonia, Alar. I hope all is well in Estonia. Slow down. I'm back. Hello, everyone. Yes, slow down, and I'm looking forward to painting that patina body for you when we get to it. Good evening, Mr. Baker. Yes, and your Pro is next in the queue after this, and I also have a bomber interior to do for some Ripper number. I don't even know what Ripper number is, but anyways, Delaware is in his house. Hello, Adam. All right. A Magic School Truck. Hello. Good evening, everybody. Sounds good, Moosejaw. Good. All right. See, Mike J knows I am gullible, so everybody know. Hey there, Joe. Hope all is well and hope to see you at the Crawl for Hope. I'll be there, Robbie. And I apologize right now. I know I'm a little busy with a lot of things, but crawling and RC are always on the calendar. So we'll look at that. And yes, you and I will discuss about doing something for that real soon. And, maybe shoot me a message on exactly what you want from me, and we'll go from there. All right. And I'll just try to fit into my thing. Awesome. Great to meet you at NAS. Slow down. Absolutely. That was a great time. I'm definitely going to go back to Alabama. I don't know if the wife has ever thought she'd ever hear those words from me, but I had a great time there. It was good. It was just so relaxing, so slow paced in a good way. I love that. Hey, Moogie, everybody's saying hello to anybody. The audio comment was pre-stream chat. Okay, Mike J. So you got me. Okay, we'll let that pass. Okay, so here we go. Welcome to the Moosejaw Hour. My camera's a little skew. Maybe if I just sit like this, or I sit like that, I'll look level, or I'll just go right there. And I hope everybody's well. I hope you're making plans for the weekend. What are your plans for the weekend? That's what we'll put in the question. What plans do you have for the weekend, whether it's RC or just whatever? Let us know in the chat. For us here at the Moosejaw Homestead, that's a new word, the homestead. We are going to the Bay Area early in the morning Saturday to pick up Mrs. Moosejaw's. And you know what? She needs a nickname. I don't know if she likes Mrs. Moosejaw. She has to figure something out. She has to have a nickname for herself. Maybe Mrs. Robinson. I don't know. That was her roller derby name. So, but anyways, we're going to the Bay Area and we're going to pick up her Jeep. She's getting a Jeep. She's going to get a nice 2022 Sahara trim JLU, and it's in Tuscadero pink. I've learned how to pronounce that correct. And I've seen some on the road lately. Now it stands out, and it's a pretty good looking Jeep. So we're going to get that for her, or she's getting it for herself, really. She deserves it. She works hard, and she likes driving the Gladiator. I don't think she's driven the Gladiator since probably February 14th when I started the new location, and I've been driving the Jeep to work ever since. And I don't think she's even driven it. And I don't think I have been the passenger, obviously. So she missed the Jeep. She's getting her own. Mike J. Mrs. Robinson, wasn't that a character in a movie? And there's a reason for that, Mike J. Absolutely. Let's see what I say. Joe, how did the comp went for you? For me, Alar, I didn't comp. I basically said hello and met a lot of nice people. I went on my own, which I kind of do. Believe it or not, I'm an introvert in a way sometimes, but then sometimes I'm like, hey, I'm the life of the party. But I just had fun, and I liked the terrain. I really wanted to experience the atmosphere of Alabama, and I did so. And it was a good time. And I watched some of the comp, and I know a lot of us were hoping that we would heckle and chastise Matt and what's his name? Josh from afar. But tell you the truth, and I was kind of ready to do that. But then again, when the competition starts and you see the level of seriousness and concentration, obviously you kind of appreciate that moment and just let the people be doing what they do. They make their own jokes while they're driving, so they were their own entertainment. They were heckling themselves. So, but it was a good time. I would do it, and it does get me interested in a class 1. I don't know about class 2 or class 3, but class 1 kind of intrigues me, and I might do that. And I might even go full leaf spring. I'm hoping that the Brazen Scales leaf spring rusty thing comes out again. I would love to get that and build something from that. And if even that's not a comp truck, it's definitely going to be scale. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to probably message Westmade hopefully soon once I get this bundle of bodies out of the way, and go that. I'm a little chopped off. I'm going to lift myself up just a tad bit there. There we go. That's better. Or maybe I'll just scrunch down. So we're going to do that. Let's see. This Saturday, I'll be crawling with my son again at Folsom. He's hooked now. I'm hoping Sunday we go crawling because Mrs. Moosejaw or Mrs. Robinson is kind of hooked on it. Going to breakfast with a friend for his birthday, and then going to hit RRE and run the G-Speed V2. Oof, that's nice. That'll be fun. What else we got here? I had a 94 Wrangler YJ Sahara Green and light sand. My favorite. Yeah, and here's the weird thing. My better half, or the better half, she's actually getting into, like, I think I've said this before. She asked me, like, have you heard of the Rubicon? And she's watching like trailing videos, and she goes, I don't want to do that with either the Gladiator or my Jeep, but we should get a beater Jeep to do that. And I'm like, who are you? Who brought you here? And I'm not going to complain. So we're going to look into that and see what's happened, because a lot of things are going to be changing here at the Moosejaw homestead, but we are not going to talk about it just yet until we dot the I's, cross the T's, and all that fun stuff. What does everybody think of the new Losi? Matt's video was great. Absolutely. Matt's video was awesome, especially the running video. I'm kind of curious, what size wheels are those? Are they 1.9s with a very tall tire? I don't know. Or are they just 2.0? I don't know. I wish I tried to look on Horizon Hobbies website for specs, and I didn't see anything, because anything that can be adapted to aftermarket, we're always for, right? That's why I think 1.9s are the hot item, because there's a lot of tiny trucks that adapt to that, or even the 1.55s or 1.7s. So I'm kind of curious. I love the look of it. I want one. I think I will wait. I'm going to talk to my employer, and see if they're going to get them in stock, so I don't see if I can't get a discount, store discount, employee discount, I should say. So, but I want it. And I've been waiting for a Casey Curry livery like that. The Capra came out, and I'm like, well, yeah, but he doesn't drive a Capra. I like the Jeep. And finally, here they come. They come out with it, and that's awesome. And I'm looking forward to it. I wish I had lock diffs, so that could be kind of a crawler slash, rock racer. But maybe some aftermarket parts, if possible, comes out, and we can see what happens. But I'm all over it. Why the green? Which I don't want. I want the black and red. But the green, they kind of missed the mark on that. It looks a little toyish a little bit. But then again, you could scale it up. You could change it all if you want. Maybe even get body panels and all that. I think they did the green because, one, just to have another color, but two, maybe kind of match, but not the Monster Energy drink, because that is Casey Curry's sponsor. So maybe they threw that green in to kind of peel into that. Who knows? I hope it. Either way, I'm going with the black and red. I mean, who isn't, right? Who likes the green? Anybody here like the green? I don't know. Do you have enough carpet for all those bodies? No. A lot of and a bulk of it is Gunner Satisfied Jerky. All right, and he gave me a bulk, and he prepaid me for some of it and paid me in some jerky and some good old hard cash, which helped with just in time for Alabama. I gotta space them out. I think I'll get all the Lexan out of the way. I have 4 Camtech bodies, and I have maybe one for the autism crawl, but those, I think now with, I don't know when we're going to do the 24 Hours of Satan Camtech race. That might be at Proline by Fire. So if it is, I have until October. And then if it's autism, the one autism, well, that's October as well. So I got some time. I'm going to just get some out of the way and then get going on that. Then he has a Sand Scorcher with the Ampro 3D parts like Matt did. And I'm like, and he gave me the whole thing. And I don't know if he wants me to build the whole thing, which would be cool, but definitely that's going to take some time. And we got 4 weeks until we're on summer, but my summer's going to be pretty busy too, but I'm going to find time to at least get all that done. Get them done. And work on, of course, slow dons here. And I have Mr. Baker's ready to go. So we'll get them done. It's going to be fun. A lot to do. What does everybody? Oh, we got that. Hey, everyone. Hi, Ryan. I need it bad. Yeah, I want it to so bad. Matt's videos are always great. Greg from RC Driver was good too. I like the red more. Problem with Losi is their stuff is always money. And how easily available is replacement parts. And it might be just our store locally here in Sacramento, but not even the other one in Rockland, which is nearby. And there's another hobby store that is smaller. Nobody carries Losi parts, so I don't know. It would be online for me if I get it, or I just make sure I don't break it, right? And I'm gonna take Matt's advice. I'm almost thinking running it 2S. I don't know, 3S maybe too much. I don't know, and we'll see if at Rescue Raceway there, this track, and it's a rock track, it's an oval track, it's everything kind of. They got a lot going on there. See if we can race it there. That'd be cool if there'd be a UD 4R I ever want to use it. Class that runs a little bit more often locally. I hope it does. We'll see. I'll keep going. I'm lurking. You're lurking, Brian, for me to paint a job, or you're just saying keep going? Hey, been staying busy, Toe Daddy. How are you? Everybody's saying hi. I like you guys. This is a chance for you guys to talk while I'm just here. Black and red is the best option. Absolutely. Been super busy. Come home and just crash on recliner. Good for you, Father Toad. Or Toad Father. No, Frog Father. Yeah, that's what Bassers is here. Brian taking. You taking Phoenix lurking duties. I love the green is what I'm going to get. Well, good for you, Ryan. Yeah, if you like green, go for the green and make it even more special. I would give Josh a timeout. If you were a moderator, yeah. Right on. Coming to Team K&K, and are you still coming to Axial Fast Badlands? I think at this point, I'm not going to make Badlands this summer. I do want to make it out to the Midwest maybe next summer. But right now, there's commitments to go to Spokane again. There's some Nevada trips. There is a college course to take. There's bodies to paint, and maybe some more work around the house. Let's put it that way. But I'll be thinking of you. I'll definitely be watching all that. All right, so kind of caught up with the comments, and I don't even know how many people are here, but okay, here is today's main attraction, the Phoenix VS4-10 portal. I had a roller, and I was going to put a body on it, and then I'm thinking, gosh, I have a perfectly capable pro there already. So I'm like, I don't know. It just felt, I know it sounds weird, but it felt weird to have two Vanquish Pros. So I sold it to a friend of mine named Hot Rod. Hot Rod is a local barber here in Sacramento. A great guy and good haircuts, even though I'm wearing my hat today. And he lives out east of Sacramento. He has a good plot of land. He has a good old slash that he bashes around and a wraith. But he does like the crawling, and he has some friends with that. And he was really, really wanting the VS4-10 Pro, but wasn't sure about the price and all that. And I said, hey, I've got one. You know what? I'll sell it to you. And not only that, I have a blank body, so I will paint you a custom body. And he's more of a Ford Bronco guy, but, you know, here's the deal. Here's an offer you can't refuse, right? So we got this painted for him, and we're getting closer. I might have to paint here in the garage a little bit with the interior. There's a couple things I want to do before putting it in there. But, you know, we're going to do that, and that's what we're going to do a little bit today before we get to the other things, such as the Team Losi thing and everything else. So, with that coming to, let's see, will you be working at RC Country more this summer? Robbie, I'm going to ask Steve about that. I might need some assistance with working more this summer. Yes. Hey, Moosejaw, is John in Manteca, California in the house? Good to see you, John. All right. So let's see what we're going to do. So what we did first is I kind of followed suit on the my paint video, and I should put a link in here. Maybe I'll put that later on. That's when, you know, one of those things where Matt goes like this, and there you go. But I did more of a sun fade, even though it's really glossy. I might have to put on another coat of dull or just let dirt do its course. I think that's because I took some rusty acrylic color and put it on a paper towel. And I just kind of dab it and smeared it a little bit to kind of get more rust. So I think that's where the gloss is coming from. We'll take care of that. But in any case, it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. You know, we did the front, which is, you know, with the anything Delrin, you just use TS paint or AS paint. And I just use a dull red. I salt it. I sprayed it with water, salt, sprayed it with dull red, the rust color, salt again on top of that, and then this racing white, which is kind of a slightly off white. and gives a more vintage look. And then you let it dry. And then you just take a rag, a nice shop towel, and you can wet it. You could just dry, and wipe off that salt. Sometimes I did wet sand the body a little bit. I like wet sanding just because, I don't know. I like it. It's a technique. Some people don't, but I do. And there it is. It's killer. Gotta get a light over there, I think. How do you get just right? I like how this fender, probably can't tell, but I was happy with that. Just that nice little rust spot. Happy rust. And the thing about patina is happy mistakes, and mistakes look good. That's the thing. You cannot mess up patina. Don't be afraid to paint patina. Are you starting airbrushing yet? Yeah, I did airbrush. I didn't want it too bright red, like a Tamiya bright, red. So I got some Proline Mars red, which is almost like a cardinal red or brick red. And I just kept adding a little bit till I got the hue, the color that I wanted. I'm thinking I like that color a lot. And I might later on paint some bodies with that too. I still want the Night Runner, the Toyota Tacoma Element thing. And I like the Calgary blue and the slate blue from Proline looks pretty close to it. So I like that. So we'll have to see. And then the top is it's white on the inside, even though I put red afterwards. And then more white. And then I scratched it up, added some Tamiya Pigments. That's the key thing right there. These are expensive, but they make a big difference. And it comes with a little brush, and you just kind of add it, especially after you scratch it. Let's say you scratch it with sandpaper. You take your sandpaper, usually 400 grit, maybe 800, not too much and not too hard, just a little bit. And then you take the pigment, and it fills into the scratches, and it makes a very, very nice effect. And then to keep it there, you take a PS55 from Tamiya, the dull clear, the matte clear, and spray it on, and it's sealed, and you're done. And then natural scratches and dirt will add more to it. So I'm going to present it as a desert racer, even though I do have the panels, and I'm going to do the panels separate. But I'm going to see if he likes it like this first, because his name's Hot Rod for a reason. He has a rat rod of some tea bucket thing, and he also has I think it's a 68 Chevy C10. Pretty nice looking. He likes cars, so we'll see if we can't get that look for him. All right, and hopefully I could get that to him tomorrow. Maybe not. We'll see. Because I still have the interior, and I know that some people are going to give me a gripe if I start painting. Even though I got the door open, we'll paint here. Or maybe I'll paint it later. I want to put it together, but I want to put it together here too. So we'll see. Thank you, Eric. And yours is next. I can't wait. And I did pick a color, Eric. I picked that Corsa blue, which is like a light blue. I don't know. And I think it's close to a stock International Scout color. Do I have it here? No, I have it in the house warming up. You got one of those freakish looking printed drivers. Those things look like some weird sort of modern sculpture. Yes, here he is. You probably didn't see him, right? And we will call him Derek. But let's see. Let's get something white behind it so you can see it really freakishly. We'll use Mr. Baker's box, but make sure we don't put his address out there. There we go. There he is. Now, like I said, there's his gut. They try to make him look anatomically correct, except, man, he's got the straightest back in the world. I don't know anybody at this age with a gut like that and moobs has a straight back. And it looks like he skipped leg day or at least glute day. But anyway, guys, there he is. So what to do with him? Now there was jokes like the Gimp, just making the Gimp from Pulp Fiction. Sorry for the noise. There was also the Blue Man Group. I was thinking the Green Man from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I don't know what to do with them. I mean, because for me, I like the idea of it, but do I want to make pants for the guy? Do I need to make shoes? I don't need to make shoes. A shirt? Good Lord, I hope. But do I have the skills for that or the patience? I don't know yet. I don't know. And then, well, what about the face and painting? Because there's lines. Yeah, definitely print lines. So what do you do with it? You just put them in there and hope nobody makes fun of you? I don't know. We shall see. We'll put him right there. Let's make him visible. There we go. Here's our first guest. Any questions? Nas, a good chance to put the flat clear over the interior. I used a duplicator on mine. Yeah, that's the thing. So let's talk about the interior. I try to get somewhat fancy on these, not too much. And I did something different. So I did red on the inside, and I do have a lot of protective film. I have protective film here. The center console, I always like, oh, and you can't see anything with this light, can you? There we go. Center console and so forth. And I'm going to keep that black, like placemats. The only thing I'm going to change are the seats and the little center glove box, little cubby box, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to go with a gray. I was thinking maybe tan. You can see a tan in a red truck too. I don't know yet. And then, so I'm going to tape that off, my placemats, or not placemats. What do they call them? Floor mats. Duh, Joe. And we're going to we'll do that. So let's get some tape. Let's get to town. Sorry, you lose your seat. And a lot of people, there's a lot of discussion with the scale nats about interiors and all that. And I listened to a conversation last night with Brett from Brazen Scales. I think it should be scale first, performance second. And maybe not crazy gates to go through, except for class 2, maybe definitely class 3. Class 3 should just be unlimited, except for the MOA stuff. It should be scale. It should have some kind of rules on that. But I don't know. And I don't know enough of the rules or anything like that. But class 1 should be scale. Plain and simple. Should be scale. And because I don't know, it's called Scale National. So an idea that I got into this hobby, maybe you did too, was that because to make them they look great. And they roll, and they should have maybe a scale trail, meaning that you don't have to make, like they do in Germany, and they do or even in the Southeast or Asia, make scale trails out in the middle of nowhere. But at least the gates should be doable. How's that? So, yeah, that's just my 2 cents, and we all know how much that is worth. And if, like I said, it should be Scale Nationals. See, that's the thing. Every time I heard of it, Scale Nationals, or even whatever scale, I'm thinking, wow, these guys must I'm thinking like people who build things on scale builders skills, really scaled items, trucks. So I hope that doesn't sound annoying. We're going to double make sure that we don't get too much stuff on the other stuff. We're just going to throw some, 6:30. That means I can't eat after 6:30. Don't worry about it. It's not interesting. What was I saying? So I want to say, what tape is it? I got Tamiya Tape. When I first started Tamiya Tape, I didn't really like it because it was so breaking, but I got used to it. I did see at the hobby store, there's another brand, and I'm going to buy some and just try it out. But I like this. I usually use this for lines, and then I use the good old masking tape for everything else because it's cheaper. This is expensive, and you don't get a lot. So, It is what it is. Now's a good chance to put the flat clear interior, and I use, yeah, you already said that. Or did that? I got one. Yeah. Where am I? I'm just everywhere. What tape is that? Hey, MSD. 100% agrees. Scale trail trucks over comp crawlers all day. Yeah. You know, maybe make a who's got the best comp stance and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, just let it go. Okay, we're going to take the glasses off. We're going to get the old man eyes looking in on this and making sure that I got what I need. And I look pretty good because I just got the floor mats in the front. So right along there. All right, and that's right because that's all that. So, all right, folks. Let's shake, shall we? Where's that? Where did I put my paint? Other things I want to say I did on this. I did paint with a bright gunmetal on the outside. Same technique with the front. I first put salt. I spray it with water, put salt on there to keep some of the black. And then I spray it with the dull red, Tamiya dull red TS paint. And then more salt, but not much. I didn't want to over patina it. And then I use a bright gunmetal. I thought I had gunmetal. I used gunmetal before. It looks great. We went with the bright and so forth. You can use white too at the last color, or that racing white, which really looks good. I did that on mine. And then after I was done, maybe a little sandpaper, a little bit here and there. And then again, the Tamiya pigment fills in some gaps, even kind of stains some stuff. And then flat clear, TS flat clear matte on that. So I'm wasting money on blue painter's tape. Yes, Mike J. I used to use blue tape, not really realizing there were other options. And now this is so much easier with a combination of regular masking tape. I haven't gotten automotive masking tape, but this is good. This is what do they call it? Contractors, general purpose. They call it something like paint contractors tape. Yeah, there it is. Contractors grade masking tape at your local hobby store. And that's just good so I don't waste all this on things I want to cover. So, and someone's buzzing. So where's my paint? There's my paint. Let me get back. We're gonna live dangerously. Whoops. What are we doing here? Don't want anything spilling. I know this is riveting. There we go. Doesn't that sound wonderful? This is AS7 neutral gray, United States, America Air Force color. And they got some good colors there. And I could do tan, but I haven't done gray in a while. So, and here's the thing. I'm not trying to get solid gray on this. I'm going to have it where it fades to the black a little bit. And so it looks a little worn. And then we'll even put some of the pigment on there too. All right. So there you go. Even though, hello, Harley Designs. Yes, Josh, I'm painting inside my garage. I'm pulling a Harley Designs paint job. So let's see. I use green frog tape. Seems to bleed a little less than the STT masking tape. Some people like the frog tape. I never used it. And I find a combo. I'm really curious about that paint. So let's do it down here. What are you doing down there? That other brand paint that I had. So we're going to just point towards the door here. Nice first coat. Live painting. I'm like Bob Ross now. Oh, happy little spray. Go out the door. All right, we're not going to do too heavy. We'll let that sit. So we got a nice gray, and it's just going to be the seats and the top of the center console there. Okay. And then we're going to peel it all off, and we'll put a clear on there, and we'll install it. So while it's drying, we're enjoying the fumes. Only paint inside because can't be outside. Let's talk about the low-C while this dries real quick. It won't take that long. Let's share the screen. Let's get to that and make sure I don't do. All right. And we're going to add it to the stream. And I see both there and there. And let's go to Horizon Hobby. There we go. Whoops. Well, not to search. There we go. So there he is. Red. Red's the gate. And maybe Josh could let me know. What size wheels are these? Are these Vanquish able? I know it's a 12 millimeter hex. But will these tires, are they 1.9? I know they're very tall, which is going to be awesome. But I definitely want one of these. And again, Matt's video, please, Scale Builders Guild video on YouTube was awesome. I thought he got some great footage. And I kind of messaged him, like, are you literally running next to this thing and filming some of this stuff? And it's amazing how he could still keep it still, everything. I think the gimbal helps. Here's a good old green. Hopefully if my internet's working. There we go. And yeah, it would have been better maybe they had some black too. Instead of this gray, maybe black would have been good. I don't know. I like the wheels, you know, that's good. 580 on realistic 1-to-1 scale looks and performance. Powerful Spectrum 3150 kV brushless power system. Unparalleled technology, smart and AVC. All right. And things that you might need. Upgrade servos. Matt recommended that. Upgrade transmitter. I agree with Matt. It doesn't need. If you're a basher, it's good. Batteries, well, duh. And power stage bundles. So it's gonna be neat. I want to add one to the cart, but like I said, I'm going to wait until, my employer brings them in. And like I said, I've been waiting for this truck. I was thinking it was going to be like a scaled truck, but I'll take this. So, in any case, that is the good old Vanquish. I mean, not Vanquish, the low-C. The low-C Casey Curry sponsored, not a Jeep. I'm looking forward to seeing if Night Customs comes with a custom print grill for that. I wonder what it would look like. I don't know. Just that. Hey, Moosejaw, just sent you a message of my 3D printed body with the EXO cage on it. Hope you like it. I will definitely look at it, Ryan. Of course I like it. Would like learn how to fade. To do the fades? It's just don't go too happy. I mean, like right now, you can see how some of the black is going through. We might leave it like that. In fact, let's leave it like that. That's it. It's done. So we're going to peel that off. Because if you go solid gray, it's not good. I don't know. It just adds a little texture, adds a little depth to it. And we all like to take photos of these tiny little things. So we're talking trucks, by the way. So there we go. Oh yeah, we're already peeling off what we need to peel off. We're gonna add a flat clear to this, matte clear, whatever you want to call it, and we're gonna make sure I got the plastic. That's just the paint, so I gotta, everything's dry. Yeah. Let's see here. I gotta use my old man eyes now. Sorry, folks. Let's get an X-Acto knife and get something going. So yeah, there we go. So like I said, interiors are important, even though Josh disagrees. But, like I said, one part of this hobby that I don't think any of us probably even realized was the photography side. And it is kind of neat when you make a photo and you get somebody new to your Instagram or whatever, and they say, is that a real car? Wow. And you go, no, it's a tiny truck. Like, no way, And then they get into the hobby maybe. Whose body is that? This is Hot Rods, the barber at Hot Rods Chop Shop. we're gonna make some stencils for it. We're gonna have a barber theme. Hot Rod was during that thing called the pandemic. I don't know if you heard of it in the news. There was something there. Obviously, he had to kind of shut down. So what he did is that he offered to go to businesses and cut employees' hair that needed them, and we're one of them. And he's friends with the owners there and everything. And boy, so he's a nice guy. He likes RC. He has couple RCs. He has a Slash and a Wraith that he likes to bash around. And he wanted a crawler. He bought my VS4-10 roller. And I said, you need a body for that since you paid, nice money. Here you go. I'm going to make you a body. And thanks for everything. And maybe I'll get a couple free haircuts. If not a big deal. Because usually the time I just like going there. It's one of those barbers that has beer in the fridge. Certain 1970s, 80s magazines on display. I just read the articles. And just good music. Johnny Cash or rockabilly type stuff. Some old country if you like that. He's got it all. It's just a nice little neighborhood barbershop that I like to go to. I'm glad he's there. My friend Pony actually cuts hair there too. And just go there for a chop. All right, come on. We gotta make sure my lights are not full blast because then I'll be glowing like the sun. So I gotta squint. And now you can hear my neighbor getting their garbage can. Anyways, I know this is riveting, right? Look at this old guy staring at plastic. He's losing it. There we go. I think I got it going. There we go. And is that everything? And then voila. There we go. So you can see, once I add a flat clear, this will tone down all that gloss. And I like those seats. That's nice. Nice faded black, and it'll create, in a photo, it creates some shadows or some kind of depth to the interior. If you look into that. So we're going to put that together and everything else. Okay. So let's do that right now. Let's see what else we got. Let's put some tidbits in that we have to put in. Did I bring the dashboard or did I leave the dashboard out there? I left the dashboard out there. Shame on me. That's all right. We'll do this and I'll put it in later. So the goal is tonight, I'm going to get the interior done. I'm going to put it in. See how that gray just, if you had the photo like that, and then you see that seat perfectly, nice and gray, nice tone to it. And yeah, it's a not Josh body. I have one on order, and I'm gonna work on that, start that this weekend, and try to get it done by the week. And then, or Josh, let me know an absolute May Day date you need that by, and I'll plan accordingly. I wasn't sure. You said May, but I wasn't sure what day in May. Sounds like a cool place because I like old hot rods also. Yeah. He's a great guy. He's just good stories, good everything. Easy metal go. His wife likes Sammy Hagar, and they go to see Sammy Hagar all the time. I like Sammy Hagar. I've seen him plenty of times. And, we just can't drive 55 and all that fun stuff. Like the anime. Thank you, sir. That's good to know. Good to know. I'll try it, so I won't rush it too much, but I'll at least start prepping it. And get a lot of gunners' bodies out of the way. And when is the 24 Hours of Satan? Are we rethinking that, Sir Josh? Are we even do it? We better. Bought this car, better. I was thinking about getting a receiver today, or this week, tomorrow, Saturday, whatever, and start running it. I have way more time than I thought. Good. Okay. Good. Goody. time is good. Time is valuable. Time is precious. And that's another thing I think I liked about, like I said, about Alabama. There was no, I mean, obviously Josh and Matt had to wake up and get to the comp, but for us loathers, it was like, yeah, I'll get up. Yeah. Anybody want coffee? Yeah, I'll have some coffee. Sure. It's so nice and slow. And I cannot tell you how awesome that feels not to be in a rush. I'm just cutting the pieces here first, and then we'll get the clear on there and call it good. And then we'll put these because it'd be kind of, well, it'd be kind of stupid. But, you know, I got to put that. I'm down to run it at any event. It just depends on when Matt graces us with his presence. So with that, I'm thinking it's October. But we shall see. We shall see. That's good because I got 4 Camtech bodies of gunners to paint. Not just 1, 4. 2 with specific ideas. Yeah. And 2, I could do whatever I want. Which gunners should be careful with that. No, we won't do that. But anyways, I'll do anything, but I won't do that. In any case, this is Moosejaw number 53. And I'm kind of guessing, and I'm kind of close. So after starting with probably paint job number 1, which I believe is Josh's Fat Fox, where I painted for somebody else. And then 52 more bodies later, and here we are. And here's another 12. Yeah, 12, 13, 14. Oh, gosh. For the misses. 15 for Josh's. What else we got? And then some for me, I hope. Oh, yeah. 16. The Fun Haver. Got to get that done. So we got a painting. But like I said, I want to get the building. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. And I got to work on number 16, where I got to make the body for the flinging haggis. Joe, when you get caught up, I may have to get with you about repainting my bomber interior. I did a poor job on it and trying to paint it myself. Hey, we'll fix it. Paint on the outside. That way it looks flat and clear, more natural than a glossy guy. I mean, seriously, how many glossy guys are out there racing in the dirt? Not many. I don't think so. I digress. All right, let's get the flat clear. Let's grab the flat clear real quick. Is this flat clear? No, that's good. We're done with that. 1 coat. That was good. Like that. Pardon me. There we go. Shake, shake, shake. Yep. Let's take the time. Maybe we'll let's add some Tamiya stuff for some pigment. Like shoe scuffs or lazy dirt here and there in the interior. I haven't usually done that. Now, where's my dirt stuff? There's my dirt. We got mud. This is Tamiya Weathering Master A. It has sand, it has light sand, and then it has mud. And I like mud. So, well, no, I digress. I hate mud. But mud as a weathering thing, heck yeah. Where's my brushes? And Tamiya always sells extra little brushes here. I never use the brush. It doesn't seem to do anything. It might on static models, but on this and that. So we want to make some like shoe scuffs. It's very minimal. It's not going to be a lot, but I like to maybe think, because, you know, okay, if I'm sitting like this, my right foot, and I got cruise control, I'm going to have some mud right there. Or, you know, dirt, sand. What's just dirt color? So we're going to pre-mud it and just kind of boom. You don't try to use it like a paintbrush. You just like inadvertent mistakes. Sounds stupid, right? But it's true. And then let's see. We always have our forearm on the windowsill, and it gets dirty after a while, right? So let's put it on the window, or the not the windowsill, side panel, indoor side panel. See, sometimes I talk faster than I think, meaning I don't really think out my words sometimes. I'm pretty sure Josh has come to terms with that. It's like even with my clients, I'm thinking a million miles an hour, speaking a million miles an hour, but not clearly making right word pronunciations or correct words. So we're just going to put inadvertent. We're going to put some sand on the seats. Let's say on the side a little bit, and maybe on the edge. Not in the center, so it doesn't look like he went to Taco Bell. That would be 2 scale. Maybe on the side there. Just scuff it up. Happy scuffs. And this is the magic right here. Honestly. And then if you're in doubt like it's too blotchy, you got nice oil on your fingers and just spread it out a little bit. That was a drawing technique I learned. I used to draw all the time. And again, let's say the passenger just didn't wipe their feet at all and just freaking mud up the floor mats. Just little stuff, not much. Just add some texture. And it looks a little smeared here. It probably won't show up on the camera, but what have you. All right. And maybe the sand color, you spilled your coffee. Or as we call it here, the Java lava on our center console. And let's see, there's not much else. I could do something else. Could I? I think that's good enough. And you probably can't. Well, you can see it. There's kind of like, where are we? Here. Yeah. There. A little bit of scuffs. Not too dirty. Maybe spread it out a little bit. Again, use your fingertip. It's perfect. And there you go. And we'll do that too. Sometimes I like a straight edge. So I find something with a straight edge. Let's say the wiper here. We'll grab the wiper. We'll go back to the sand. We'll grab it. And I got a nice straight edge. And we'll put just a nice straight mark. Just kind of yank it. And get a straight line as best you can. Like the edge of your shoe. So scalar. That should be scale points. That's non-functional dirt from a shoe. So scalar. All right. So then we just shake it up. I had these in hot water, so they were ready to go. Sup, nerds? Hello, Randall Hill. Buck Dandy. Hello, Buck Dandy. Nice gentleman. I got my 41 Rat Rod truck started for the first time this spring thus far, and cars and coffee this weekend. That sounds awesome, Ryan Davis. Cars and coffee. Happy little dirty mistakes. Yeah, that's the idea. You know, that sounds like a good song. That's a good song title. Happy little dirty mistakes. I'm going to hit that up with the band. And let's see. Hearing how much you talk right now reminds me cooking shows. A little bit. Listen, sorry, it's a Midwest Festival. Did I miss anybody else? Hey, Buck, sup, nerds. Joe, when you get caught up, so I'm caught up. All right. So, and then you seal it with PS55 Tamiya. Then they could go on the TS paint just fine. And the thing is about the TS paint, you want a PS first, a poly paint first. It could be any color. I just did black. And then that way the TS paint adheres to the PS, not to the plastic, because it can't. It doesn't do really good. A little smudging. Magic of the fingertip. All right, we'll go towards the door here. And we just, Ah, no. The topper came off. Not good. Not cool. Not cool. That's the one thing about Tamiya spray cans. You got to make sure that topper, it'll come off. You know, everybody's probably experienced that. I mean, you take the top off of some brands. So we're going to push that down. There we go. There we go. And it's like little spray strokes. Nothing too heavy. Pretty wet. That's fine. Poly smells like crap. TS paint and the AS paint, they don't. Poly? Whew. Get that window. Come on. Go towards the door. Smelly, smelly, smelly. Travis is probably having a heart attack if he sees this. Right on, right on. Let's see. So it's drying right now. We might have to put another coat. I didn't really put an undercoat on the backside, and I could. But the thing is, the Phoenix is so enclosed that no light is really going to come and shine through a transparent red. If you feel so inclined, go ahead and put a silver underneath, or I probably do silver and then black. Just keep it dark. And I was gonna say, what was that? Oh, what's up? One thing some people forget to do is they spray silver as backing, but they don't spray it again red because that's the interior. So it should be that. Black is good too at the end too as the last color. And as you can see, I even weather just not really thick. I put some gunmetal silver there, so it looks like it's painted metal, but not perfect under the hood. But on the interior, make it red. It's a red car, and it's not going to get scuffed and everything as bad as the outside. And you can put a flat clear too to flatten it up, which I probably should have done before I took the mask off. But there we go. And that's our interior. We're going to put our bits. We're going to use our chrome Moosejaw pin. This is awesome. All right, the Moosejaw pin. Let's see if we can there. There you go. And what's good with this is, again, I think it adheres just fine to Delrin. And the thing is, if you don't want it shiny, you want it aged like that, use your fingers a little bit to, manhandle it, and it'll chrome it, but also kind of weather it at the same time. So it's not so perfect. If you look at images of my yellow Phoenix, you can see that's what I did. It's just a little, just a little tidbit. All right. Other than that, we didn't get too far on this, but thanks for hanging out to Moosejaw Hour. We're at the top of the hour here, so we're going to finish with one, leave some comments, and two, look at the Instagram of the week of our friend. And we'll get to that. We talked about the Losi, Curry, Desert Racer, whatever you want to call it, Ultimate, UD4. I don't know all my acronyms that well. And I want one, and we said hi to everybody, and we said hi to Josh and everything. So let's see. Phoenix is here. Hello, Phoenix. Good to see you. Phoenix, I promise I will ship the poo body to you. I promise. You've been very nice, and I've been very lazy. So I will ship that. And, it's payday, so I can ship it now. Ever that a spray booth, even several videos of homemade ones. I was thinking that a couple of days ago, and I saw some people doing that on Instagram. That would be something. If I could set up just a camera that's there, because I had this really close. It was about maybe right there. And I kept thinking, man, I'm going to get spray on the lens. I'm going to get spray on the lens. And I didn't want to do that to my GoPro. So I'm thinking about looking at ideal. I'm going to Google ideal paint booth. And we're going to be working on adapting that to the garage here, but also a work table I want to do some welding. I got some rod, leftover rod, not for RC, unfortunately. It was just to put legs back on our fake plastic flamingos in our front yard. But 1/8 rod that I think will be perfect if I bend it right, or ask somebody to bend it and weld it right, as a grill guard for the Lloyd. I don't know if he can swallow his pride and work on a Lloyd, but we'll see. Or if not, he'll help me, show me how to do that. What else? I mean, yeah, I forgot. I got lost track of what I was doing, what I was saying. But yeah, we've had a great night, a great hour. We're at 7:01. But let's read the comments first, and we'll go to the, well, let's do the Instagram of the week anyway. All right. So we're going to add the stream again. We're going to go to Scale Builders Guild. I don't know if you heard of this guy named Matt, but I've heard of him. He seems a nice guy. I hear he's short. Actually, he's really tall and a real good human being. I finally, I mean, I know Matt like you guys do through YouTube and Instagram probably. And if you're not familiar with Instagram or with Scale Builders Guild on Instagram, please follow. And he's got great content as well. He's got great skills on making them good. And the thing about Matt's Scale Builders Guild and even Josh's Harley Designs is when I'm working at the hobby store and people are interested in RCs for the first time and they have not heard of those two gentlemen, it's an easy sell to send those customers to the Instagram or the YouTube and to follow them or subscribe or whatever the thing, because it's easy. Matt, Josh is perfect on making them, making tiny trucks perform, and Matt is great at making them look good. And I think that's what people, once they get into the tiny trucks genre, they start getting into all of this performance. I want this part, that part, but then I also want it to look good. And then all of a sudden, here's a grown man breaking out his smartphone, taking pictures of other people, but also these tiny trucks, and just trying to video of the year. Just these photos that, like, I mean, that's a great photo. And if he didn't really think about it, you didn't see this guy maybe. But then again, if you squint, it looks pretty scale, really real. And so a lot of people, like I said, I direct my customers to those two channels and Instagrams because I think they're helpful. And Matt has been very helpful with my part in this hobby. So is Josh, but definitely Scale Builders Guild. I get to see things, talk to people about ideas and everything. And yeah, it's a good Instagram if you're not familiar with it. If you are, well, make sure you visit it more often and leave a like and everything. What is what I like the best about this? I want one of those. I know that. What's else? That was cool. That looks cool. Hey, did I like that? I haven't liked that yet, have I? I did. Okay. Or maybe I just did. Gosh. Oh, that was fun. So yeah. And look at that content. Changes up, revisits. It's a good Instagram. So visit Scale Builders Guild. And yes, Harley Designs if you haven't already. And follow, go to YouTube and subscribe. Learn some things. Nice little tricks. There's things that I use on my patina jobs that I've learned from Matt and also even Richard Turks and Jerps. But yeah, visit Scale Builders Guild. Nice guy. And he's very tall. And he has, what's it called? I call it mayonnaise potato chips, but I think it's called all dressing potato chips because Canadians are fancy that way. All right, folks. Again, thanks for joining the Moosejaw hour and 5 minutes. And it's good to see everybody here. Please hit subscribe and like. I am working on maybe a video of this, painting it I'm probably going to go back to just taking pictures and all that because it's really hard to videotape and everything. And then also got my running video of my Phoenix that I will finish one day. And who knows, we might film again this weekend. So last few comments here, and we'll say a wonderful good night. So everybody's saying hi to Phoenix. See, Phoenix, you are a star. Don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you, Mr. Eric Baker. Hey, Slow. I think the Hammer Ray stole the Ripper hood design. Yeah, I'll have to look at that. That's a good. Maybe we'll have to look at that. We will same him into it. I don't want a Hammer Ray. You do want a Hammer Ray. Good. Everybody should get what you want. The one thing I've learned in this hobby, and I had all the same questions, but I think it's come to a point where the technology's there. Get what you want. It's all going to be fun. It's all going to be epic. Build your RC cars the way you want. What do you think it looks like? How's it roll? How does it roll? So maybe that. Anyways, we'll see you next week. And look for pictures of a pink Jeep coming Saturday. Cheeseburgers in the air, folks. Thanks again. A lot of fun. Cheeseburgers and fries. And goodbye. Let's get some rock and roll music. And a little outro background.